Here's one of the options we have for DSMs and early Evos. It is for bolt-on turbos, but instead of a typical O2 housing that has a really tight bend to get to that factory 2-bolt flange, this eliminates it, has a much more gradual bend off the turbo, then ends with a V-band just before the oil pan. What we really like about these is how it makes it just as convenient as the rest of our hot parts. With this V-band connection point here, which when you undo it, allows you to drop the pan if you needed, or drop the T-case, anything like that. Just a lot easier than unbolting that 2-bolt flange, dealing with gaskets. Everything's still tucked back really far. In this case, it doesn't stick out any further than the factory alternator or the oil filter. Gives plenty of room with the intercooler piping. Be a lot of different routings. A lot of the factory ones can be pretty close to the exhaust. This gives as much room as possible. Of course, easy to spin off the factory filter. Plenty of alternator room. Clears that alternator stud. I've seen some other setups that don't. The flex section goes past the pan, goes between the pan and the T-case, and this one goes directly to the shared V-band connection point with the Busher 1G all-wheel drive exhaust, which is really cool. So a direct bolt-on option, but without having to make a really tight bend to go to that factory 2-bolt flange. So yeah, just a great option for bolt-on turbo setups that also eliminates a lot of the pain points. Quick thing I wanted to add, since it doesn't have to end before that 2-bolt flange, gives a lot more real estate to do a much better re-entry back into the exhaust when it's recirculated. Anytime it is a bolt-on setup that's recirculated, we like to go this route. Allows a flex bellow as well, and a much nicer direct shot back into the exhaust for a really nice merge without disturbing the main exhaust flow.